Hello folks, Kyle here, Dark 30 Outdoors. Hey, today I'm going to be doing a trail camera review. In fact, this video is brought to you by GardePro. I'm going to be doing a review of their GardePro X66 Pro trail camera, and then their solar panel, the GardePro solar panel SP300. They sent me these items and asked me to try them in the field and let folks know what I think about them. Here's the camera. I had it out in the field for just about 2.5, almost 3 weeks. And so today's video is just kind of going to be a first impressions type of video. And then I'm going to put it back out in the field, and when the deer hunting season is over, then I'll probably come back and do another video, a little bit more comprehensive and thorough review of the camera. So I'm definitely going to include some pictures and video from this exact cellular trail camera at the end of this video. So be sure to watch till the end to see. That way you can judge for yourself the quality of the videos and the pictures that this cellular trail camera takes. My initial impression is, as far as do I like it or do I not, I'm gonna say that for an initial impression, I do like it. There are things about this camera that are nice. It's got some features built into it. There's some things that are quirky about it that I wasn't super thrilled about. And then of course the solar panel. I tried to look up more information on this solar panel. It said that it's a 3.5 watts. Now, that then charges the battery. This doesn't, this actually comes with an internal rechargeable battery. There's the battery. It comes with that. You can charge it at home with a cord, or when the camera is in operation, this solar panel has a cord, a nice long 12-foot cord, by the way, plugs into the bottom here, and that is supposed to be 3.5 watts, and it is supposed to charge this internal lithium battery. Since I'm talking about the battery, I'm gonna say that my initial impression is that I'm not thrilled with the battery. I mostly had this on photo mode for a long time, and it did take a lot of photos. I screwed up with my setup, and I had a branch in front of it, so I was getting a lot of pictures of leaves. And then I think it took 3 10-second videos. And that was it. And after 2.5, 3 weeks in the field, the battery power, it showed like 43%. And it hasn't even been cold out. So that's a little bit concerning. But all in all, I'm very pleased with it. And now I'm going to talk about what I like about this camera. It's a no-glow infrared flash. That's a no-glow. It doesn't show up at all at night. I love that part of it. The PIR sensor, it's got one for straight ahead and these 2 little side sensors. I did pick up a few false triggers that I'm pretty sure were cued off of these side things, and you know, whatever triggered it never got in front of the camera. It could have been a squirrel, it could have been who knows what. I feel that the pictures are great. The picture quality, both daytime and nighttime, are really, really great. In fact, even the little even the picture that it sends to your phone, which is going to be a reduced pixel picture. That's just the way most of these cellular trail cameras work. Even that was pretty good. It was good enough to tell, is it a buck, how many points, that sort of thing. I mentioned the PIR sensor. The range on the PIR seemed to be really good. I mean, I had a couple of subjects that were out there a good way, probably 30 to 35 yards. And this was mounted in public land, so I always elevate it. And then it's got a downward trajectory. And it still reached out to about 35 yards and triggered. So I was really happy with the PIR, the triggering. That seemed to work really great. I was really happy with the picture quality. This was not in full sun, but it was in probably half and half sun, maybe 2/3 sun. And I don't feel like it did a very good job of charging the battery in this at all. So that's definitely a downer. The size, it works for me. It could be just a bit smaller, but I like a small profile cellular trail camera so that they don't stand out. That antenna is pretty substantial, and I think that would draw the attention to someone that would be walking by. One other thing that I want to talk about as far as this cellular trail camera and its performance in the field is that it seemed a little bit quirky on its connection to the wireless carrier. In other words, what I mean by that is when I had this trail camera, cellular trail camera, set for 3 photo burst, I would get one photo, and it might have been a minute to a minute and a half after the picture was taken. And then I might not get the second and third photo for 5 or 10 minutes. It seemed like it took quite a long while for some of those other photos to load. And I'm being a little bit nitpicky. That's a little bit of a quirky thing. But I wanted to mention it. A really cool feature of this cellular trail camera that I have not had on many of mine is that this has a live view. I really liked that. I could just go into my phone and I could click live view and it'll just show me what's in front of the camera right now. So if I wanted to put this trail camera in a spot that I actually plan to hunt, you know, like I'm going to hunt put the camera right beside the tree stand I'm going to climb or whatever, I could turn that live view on and know if there's a deer there. Like maybe if I'm going on morning hunt and I'm going to try to sneak in the pre-dawn darkness, I can hit live view on this and it'll show me if there's a deer in that area. So I might not want to go to that spot and spook that deer out, or I might want to wait, or whatever the case may be. So that's a feature of this trail camera that I really, really loved. So yeah, those are my initial thoughts. I'm not going to get into any of the specs or, you know, some of the other stuff that I could talk about. Because like I said, this is a first impressions review video. Once it's been out in the field for the full season, and I've tested the video mode just a little bit more, then I'll do a full comprehensive review on both of these items. That's all I have for you for now. As always, thanks for watching.